I found very hard to believe. At one point, I think PPP even kind of, to this fat man's credit, this oversized virgin's credit, he goes, I don't know, Aaron. All the things you're saying just make you kind of sound like the good guy. Yeah, I kind of getting that feeling too, PPP. What, Aaron, why are you making me side with this fat guy? I don't want to side with fat people. It makes me think about my older self and how, like, I was fat, and it makes me really sad. And now I just want ice cream. You see, Aaron, if I get fat, it's your fault. We do have a slew of clips from last night's Kino Casino. I don't know if it's just on mobile, but I wasn't able to, like, rewind during the live. Is that like a normal? I've never really used Kick.
Oh, I've used Kick on mobile a couple of times, but it was just on the web browser. I don't know if there's like an app.
I think there is one. Yeah, but yeah, but I don't know. I thought about adding Kick to the roster, but it just seems like a pain in the ass to add more stream keys. There's just so many stream keys to enter every day. People think the streaming job's glamorous. It's literally copying paste long fucking stream keys like half the time and doing a thumbnail and going, no, that thumbnail makes me look gay. Or no, that thumbnail makes me look fat. Or no, that thumbnail makes me look fat and gay. It's not
a never-ending battle.
It really is. I've always got to fight against the thumbnails that make me look fat and gay. All right, well, let's get into some of this shit because there's a lot to go through. Let's start with Aaron confirming for us and detailing that he was, in fact, engaged in a swingle quadruple. Is that how you say it? A swing ruple? House is like a
shrupple? A swapple?
Swapple. Yeah, there we go. A swapple.
Yeah.
Engaged in a swapple. All right, so here is these clips are a little long, so I mean we may have to skip through some of them, but
yeah,
there was a lot of information dumped in that stream last night. That thing was over 4 fucking hours.
I didn't catch any of it, just the clips we were sharing last night.
Yeah, it's a doozy.
Bullet is because it's not
a little container of cocaine, like
easy access. You pull it out of your pocket, you go like that, and bang. Yeah,
give yourself a little something.
A bump. Yeah, fast bump. Yeah.
Worski knows. I'm a fucking choir boy compared to you, buddy. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm from the Midwest. I drink.
This shit makes me want to just throw out my old paraphernalia. Local enterprising for $9.99 says Nick Ricada got his channel back, but I don't know the streaming policy from correctional facilities. Well, thank you very much, Local.
Yeah.
Good to see you out there, buddy. And y'all
Awesome.
can be like our good friend Local by hitting that super chat button.
I don't fucking know.
4 more of those and we get to our gold drop.
I drink beer and watch Timberwolves playoff games. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Let's fucking go.
So we're watching it. Pete, shut the fuck up, Ashton. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, that might have been the funniest thing that Aaron did on the entire show. Shut the fuck up, Ashton!
Shut the fuck up when I'm speaking!
It's because I constantly, like, I listen to some of the Kino Casino clips. I will not front. I watch some of the shit. Like, I like their iDub shit. But there are some times where I look at my phone and go, shut the fuck up, Ashton! So, like, I totally feel this.
No, we're watching the Tarantino movie, and
so this is how they first began the swinging. This is the origin of the wife swappery.
in April start making out. Fun, cool.
Right.
Here's something that's got me thinking.
I can see it beginning that way, right? Like your wives start making.
I don't know if you started making out with another man's wife in front of me, I'd be like, nah, we ain't doing this.
Yeah,
that's weird. We're not doing this because now we're expected to do stuff, and I'm no.
No.
Even if it's not together, I don't want no.
It's funny how there is an obligation there, but if it's done unprompted, like why?
Yeah.
Why am I expected to fuck this lady?
There's so many complications when you try to open up swinging as part of your love life.
It just seems like opening up the relationship really isn't great.
Yeah. There's a point where you can kind of tell in these stories where Aaron was just like, I don't know. Hal says, I'd do it and not tell you. How about that? Better? No, it's not better. Go back to the kitchen. Make me a sandwich. Wait, no, I take that back. I don't like sandwiches. Make me a burrito. There we go.
Cool, right? Because it's like lesbian action.
Make me
it's
one
hot.
too.
Yeah. Wonderful.
And that's what opens the door to it, right?
Yeah.
Rubbing.
And I want to say, I respect I appreciate your respect as a man while I'm talking about that, to have both your hands above the screen. I do appreciate it.
Exactly. We got it's a fire me up special.
You're a godly.
Is it just me or does PPP rock like he's got to take a piss every day? He's just like, he's always like, man. Or like one of those like, special kids that like sit in the corner when they're like having a really bad time.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Like, I know it's, again, I'm nitpicking at this guy, but it's just weird. He's just,
It's like a weird anxiety comfort thing, maybe.
Maybe it's just, what happens when you've never had sex with a woman and everybody else in the room has.
Yeah. It starts messing with your body.
Man.
You know what? Like we're making jokes, but you know what the actual practical answer is?
No.
He's so fat that sitting for any period of time makes his butt cheeks go numb, so he's having to rock to distribute the weight.
Oh my god.
So they're making out, and here's what's got me thinking that I don't know if something happened before this while they were, while April was out there hunting or not. I don't think so, timeline-wise, but who knows? Nick goes to run his hands up April's thigh, and I go, whoa, 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 whoa. And he pulls his hand back real fast. Like, I'm sorry. I'm on Molly. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm like, all right, just.
I was just gonna say they're all on Molly right now, aren't they?
I start.
Who does Molly and watches Inglourious Bastards?
Wait, oh,
that's not the movie
that's
to watch.
Weird.
Yeah, like I mean, if I was, what movie would you watch on Molly?
I've never tried Molly before, so I couldn't really tell you.
I mean, last time I did Molly, we just listened to Supertramp and
Speed Racer.
Speed Race. No, that's too much. You want something like
too much.
You want something like, kind of like soft and like groovy.
Mandy. Gotcha.
Mandy? No, that'd be a good one to watch on fucking ass.
Would it?
That would make you lose your goddamn mind.
Oh god.
Oh. Dude, he just does like that line of like, it's like a cocaine, or I think it's meth and acid mixed together, and he's just doing these giant fucking lines. Dude, I love that fucking movie. It's so silly. The chainsaw fight. You haven't seen Mandy?
I know about the chainsaw fight though. The giant fucking chainsaw.
It's one of those movies that even if you're not on anything, by the end of it, you feel like you've done a bunch of drugs.
Yeah. I've seen
things to my
parts
wife
of that guy's other film, so I get it.
Yeah, very impressionistic,
Yeah.
But like the kind of impressionism that Monet would have done if he had dropped like a god dose of acid.
Yeah.
The sky is bleeding. Cool.
Right.
and Kayla are making out. Nick starts doing things to his wife while they're making out. And then we break. They go in, Kayla and Nick go in one room. April and I are in the other. April and I both do a little bit of coke. Nick pours a little bit of coke out. April does some, I'm assuming for the first time ever, which she looked at me. She goes, "Is this okay?" I said, You know, I'd had one bump at a wedding.
This wasn't while they were on Molly, was it?
Yeah. Who does coke on Molly?
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I think Aaron's just
full of shit.
Yeah, full of shit.
See, like, I believe the story's 60%.
Yeah.
So,
there's
like,
some truth here. Nick definitely fucked April.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of it is, you know how, like, some people, when, like, they're, like, something terrible happened and they're trying to make themselves look a little better, they tell the truth, but they angle it to where, no, I was totally against this the whole time. Like,
right.
You stayed for 6 months, though. Like, how against, like, maybe you were at the end? I don't know.
No. Trust me, I was about to leave every day for 6 months.
Now, that could all very well be true, but the thing that
Yeah.
I don't believe the most, he says he's talked to his ex-wife about this, and she's been very cool about everything. And I've never had an ex-wife, but my brother's had an ex-wife, and I literally lived with them during that divorce.
Yeah.
I don't see any ex-wife acting that way. Oh, I'm glad that you got our kids away from the drug. No, they would rip your fucking ears off and shove them up your asshole.
Yeah.
Greasy Inward for $5 says, I miss Gregory Groma. We need him to come strutting back and swinging full speed. Oh, well, I think I miss him too.
Microwave.
And he's in the YouTube
Microwave.
chat. What up, Greg?
Microwave.
So,
What, am I not good enough for you?
I just missed the baby gorilla.
I was like 30 at that time. And I'm like, I go, it's up to you. You know, you're your own person. You know, you can do what you want. Right. And then I did one bump and I'm like, God, I forgot. I really don't like this. It doesn't feel good when it goes. I just don't like shit up my nose. So we do that.
No one likes shit up their nose.
Yeah.
Even cokeheads.
Yeah.
April and I.
That's not the fun part.
Hal says his ex was just waiting for April to fuck. I think his whole family was, because from what I heard, like, his family cut him off. Like, stopped talking to him when he married April.
Oh.
And now all his family's talking to him again. Like, Ricada really makes, like, I know there's, like, a lot of streamers out there that make this shit look real fucking trashy.
Yeah.
He took it to a whole new level. He took it to a whole new fucking level.
It's up there. Like, in my mind, what comes to my mind is Keemstar and his, like, 18-year-old girlfriend. But, like, this is just, there's so many angles, right?
I think his girlfriend's, like, what, in her mid-20s?
Oh, yeah?
And, I'm not a fan of Keemstar by any stretch of imagination.
Good.
But I heard him talk about that. And he was like, I know I'm, like, in my early 40s, and it's weird. He's like, I get that.
Yeah.
He's like, but think about what I do. He's like, what 41-year-old woman would have anything to talk to me about? And I was like, damn, that's a good point. Because, like, I feel the opposite way. Like I have nothing in common with anybody below, like, fucking 30 almost. And I was just like, especially when it comes to women, like, dudes or whatever. Dudes are more easy to, like, bridge that gap. But, like
yeah,
women, like, there's nothing. That's why Hal's so great. Because, like, we're, like, she's younger than I am. But, like, we have the same, what do you call it? Sense of humor and, like, kind of similar upbringings. So, it works out good, But, like, can you imagine, like, trying to be with somebody that just doesn't have any, like, inkling to your world? That sounds like hell. Sounds like absolute fucking hell.
A little bit.
She
has to laugh at my jokes.
That's great.
For it to work, so.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that. Like, that would just be terrible.
Sex. I'm assuming the two of them had sex. And when it's all done, I remember Nick was downstairs. April went downstairs. They're in the kitchen. Kayla comes into my room, comes around the bed, stands by me, and starts showing me like pictures of her family and telling me stuff about her family. Like, here's this person, here's that person, so on and so forth. And I'm like,
That's weird, right?
I'm just kind of like, just because of everything that went on, I'm like
you're just laying there after having sex with your wife, and your buddy's wife comes in the room and like starts just showing you pictures of her family and like telling you things about her life. Like, would you not just be like,
what the?
why? Why are you here? Like this, I feel very like
encroached
on right now.
It would be bizarre, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think the Recadas were trying to groom them.
Yeah.
When I say groom, I don't mean like grooming like in the, grooming someone. I mean like the way you're kind of slowly trying to get them to warm up to an idea of the the swinging. And from Aaron's own admission, they knew about the rumors and they were kind of down for it.
So
put your hand in a snake trap, you're gonna get bit.
this chick, does she like me? Like, we're both married? Is this like I don't really get what
flirtatious energy.
I felt the flirtation, and obviously I thought she was an attractive woman. I'm not sitting here going, oh, this weird bitch is fucking talk. I was like, oh, it's all right. Okay.
So she was coming on to you right away.
I don't know. I'm terrible at
That's
reading.
the sense. That's
almost like a flirtation. Like the energy was there.
We were
not
being
the words, but
right,
like you're near her, sort of like arms touching. Oh, look at this. Yeah.
We both just had sex. She's leaning over me. Yeah, it was a sexual energy.
Jim's Jazz brought up something that Aaron mentions later. He says April would go hunting on the Recadas' land, and that Jim Jazz thinks it's all a work. That I could see that, like this shit getting introduced to April before that, and then April positioning Aaron to become involved so she doesn't feel guilt about it anymore.
yeah,
It's all very possible. Whether we'll actually know that or not, I don't know. I mean, the only way we could know is if Nick or April spills the beans.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I don't
after
know if
this,
it's smart to.
Yeah, right.
They should, but I want them to. But
when we were talking to the DMs, like, I just keep picturing that episode I was talking about Black Mirror, where that chick like punches the TV and pulls a shard of glass out and goes and stands in front of like a TV camera with it to her neck and just starts shouting that things need to change. You can't keep doing this to people. And then like 5 minutes later, like she has it in like a little box, and every day she turns on her stream and puts the fucking piece of glass to her neck and starts, oh, you can't do this thing to people or that. And it's like performative trauma almost.
But Aaron's not acting traumatized though.
Yeah. But I mean, this is a traumatic event, I would say, for everyone involved. Aaron's gonna suck this thing dry for every ounce of clout he can.
Oh my god, yeah, he's licking the clout off that fucking.
And dude, like from the looks of it on Twitter, like some of the people that are like really like have been really good friends with Recaida, who feel like they're getting thrown under the bus, are really reacting like not great to this. Like they're not having fun with this. Like Dick Masterson does not seem like he's fucking having fun with this whatsoever.
They were they're like actually friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I remember when I was actually at Dick's house while I was there for because I've done like thumbnails for Biggest Problem in the Universe podcast.
Who?
Huh?
Is it like the small pockets?
You may or may not have heard of it. And this was back when Eric July was going after Nick, and Nick got drunk and called him the N-word.
Mm-hmm. Based.
Dick was talking about how like Nick was like pretty upset. So like Dick seemed a little worried about the guy.
Yeah. Like, Dick seems like to be one of those, like, rare people that knows how to party and not ruin his life.
Yeah.
And honestly, the only way you could do that is by partying for most of your fucking life.
It's true.
There's very few people that achieve that perfect balance. And I'm not saying he's got a perfect balance by any stretch of it. I don't know the guy's life.
No.
But he's managed to keep his shit together, right?
Yeah. Like, I don't think he even gets that crazy.
No, like, I mean, like, I'm with Dick on the, as far as it goes of, like, I believe that all drugs should be legalized.
Hell yeah.
It's like, the things that are bad that drugs lead to are already legal. Why do we need the drugs themselves illegal? Like, it doesn't matter why someone stole a car. They still stole a fucking car.
Oh, yeah. I've never thought about it like that.
It's like, yeah, I don't care if the dude was on crack and he stole my car. I just want my car back. Like,
yeah.
And maybe if he fucked it up, clean it. I don't know. Charge him for that. Can you just, like, charge him a cleaning bill?
Like, I don't care what you do with your body. It's not me.
Yeah. Yeti wants to know, he says, who's this dork on the panel? This is On the John, Yeti. Friend of the show.
Who said that?
Yeti. He's our resident asshole. He's our resident asshole. Yeah.
Fuck you, Yeti. Piece of shit.
Well, now he's just gonna like you.
Oh. He's that kind of guy.
No, I don't want to make theft legal, D-ball money. I'm saying drugs should be legal. But you still have the, like, what? We don't have the information on what caused the actual child endangerment charge. Was just the fact they had coke in the house?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you have guns. Like, people can have guns. People have, medication, like prescription medication that's very dangerous all the time.
Yeah.
Why is coke in the house? I get that it's illegal, but why is that an automatic child endangerment if that's the case?
It's just a way to add more charges. That's what drug laws really are kind of for. It was to like get rid of the hippies, right?
Dr. Cringe says, should drug theft be legal? Only if you're stealing from a drug dealer. From pharmacies, that's a no-no. Those need to go to old people and dudes whose dicks
Fuck old people. Who cares?
I mean, yeah, if we shut down all the pharmacies, maybe we'd get, like, better traffic. I'm like, man, these lanes just opened up. What the fuck happened?
Yeah. Now we can actually buy a house. Fuck.
So then April and I leave for Las Vegas the next day, and I am a little weirded out by what happened the day before, and I'm uncomfortable.
I don't believe you.
But she's talking about this experience like, oh, that's kind of exciting, right? That was kind of fun. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really know what to make of it. I'm not against it. I'm not for it. I'm more in the realm of like, what the fuck just happened? So then we get a day to think about it. Friday morning, we're in Las Vegas, and I go, she's getting ready in the bathroom. I go get her. I go, I want to talk to you real quick. And I was thinking about Kayla standing next to me, and I can't remember if she was naked or not, but I think she may have been topless. I can't remember. And I just remember.
You're going to remember that, dude.
I feel like it was the first time you would have remembered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Being like, oh, God. And then, like, she just acted normal, and it was just normal from then on. Like, you would have remembered that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like I just smell bullshit. You know?
Yeah.
She was naked.
Well, he is a narcissist. That's why April left him, right?
Yeah. Yeah. She left him because he was a narcissist. And someone was standing on the other side going, hey, I got cocaine. Hey. Look, it's a new bag. I've got a literal ounce of cocaine in a little tiny safe that I carry around with me.
Oh.
Like, what the fuck? Who do you think you are, goddamn Hunter S. Thompson? Put that shit in a salt shaker.
This does seem very Hunter S. Thompson-esque.
Wasn't the
gone wrong?
Wasn't the fat guy with him his lawyer?
Yeah, I think so.
It was Benicio del Toro in the movie, wasn't it? And it wasn't a fat suit. He actually gained all that weight. That's a fucking wild movie.
Dude,
Yeah.
when we get to all the stories, there's a lot of shit that's just gonna.
Okay.
It's just too much.
All right.
Like
See,
he's not sure if it was
I don't
that
believe
time
you.
or the next time. You know, like
my RAM is overloaded.
yeah.
I can't process shit right. I really can't. Like shit happens to me now.
And
I'm
you were
like,
fucked up too, right? Like you're on drugs, drinking.
Oh damn it! I'm gonna use that next time I have a fight with Hal. I'm like, I don't know, I can't process stuff right. I think my brain's fucked up. It's
I
such
think
a
my
good-
brain's all fucked.
Man, memories they don't like work on me. I don't know. It's weird. What is today? Today? Is it yesterday? I don't
Yeah.
know. Who knows?
All that.
That's
stuff.
Alzheimer's, though.
We get
Makes
it.
sense.
So I talked to my wife and we just had a talk about what happened that night, 2 nights ago, and we talk about what we'd like to do. And I'm like,
I don't think I have.
we know their reputation, and I went, I think I'd like to try this. Like,
Reputation.
again,
Could you
the degenerate here
clarify?
that started this was me. I asked the question first.
Was it the hedonism stories? Like, was that what the reputation you're talking about?
I didn't know about the hedonism stories. I just knew in general the Recadas had swinger stories around them.
Okay.
Okay. Like, is this?
Wasn't the tank top he was arrested in? Wasn't that from the hedonism resort in Jamaica?
I haven't seen what he was arrested in.
It was like a black tank top with like the Jamaican colors on like the little whatever borders on the sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know. I could be wrong. I think people were saying that was a tank top from the hedonism resort in Jamaica.
Okay.
Which I mean, if that's true, perfect.
Is this a known
Hey,
thing
just-
in Minnesota, like locally? Are they known for swinging, or are you going based off of like
Internet lore.
the Kiwi Farms?
Okay,
lore
okay,
or
okay.
whatever? Okay.
Internet lore.
Okay. So
So
you weren't
Trex-
surprised that.
Right.
Okay, can you answer this for us just before we go any further on
Oh,
this?
man.
Do you know if Drexel has had sex with Kayla?
I can tell you. I'll tell you that Kayla has told me no.
I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea who the fuck Drexel is.
I think Fuck. I know the name.
I know he's a friend of Ricada, and I've heard the name around, but
Oh, Drexel. He's he's like his black best friend. Nick
He's the big
is
black guy that's
Oh.
over 6'8".
Yeah.
okay, now I know who you're talking about. All right.
Okay.
there we
Trust her
go.
on that, and
His
I've never
unofficial
met
co-host.
Drexel.
Cringe says he's a manosphere guy. Okay, I don't know about that, but
I don't
You've
know.
never
He's
met
kind of
Drexel.
based
Never
too.
met him. He was never
Alright.
at the Ricada's house in the 6 months I was there.
All right,
Okay.
back to the timeline of you opening things up and how we
Yeah.
all
So-
got here.
April seemed way more gung-ho on it than I thought she would. So I was just like, all right, cool. That night...
Did that
at
upset
dinner-
you? Did it upset you that she was so easily like open to it?
I feel bad saying no. I want to tell people this. If you're thinking of opening up the sanctity of your marriage, let me tell you something. You're
Sure.
fucking done.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
You don't want it anymore. You're bored, whatever.
Well,
Subconsciously
you're
or
just saying that because
consciously.
it didn't work out for you.
well, I think he's just saying that because he was bored. Like, I mean,
Or
Yeah.
getting hooked.
have you ever looked at April's Instagram?
No.
Let's see if I can find something for you. Here, I got a I got a photo of April hanging out with one of the kids in their backyard.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, I don't know why
Wow.
she would post this on Instagram. That's weird.
That's crazy.
Like, I don't get, like, there are people in their chat that would simp for all the time. Just like, when I look at her, I don't go ah,
Yeah.
but like nothing else happens either. So like this one might as well be a brown paper bag. Aaron, next time go for attractive instead of just plain. And like I know that you like the forehead. I know you find forehead sexy. But I don't know. Maybe focus on some other features too, like
He
know,
likes
curves of
people
any
with
kind.
large facial features, doesn't he?
I
Nick with the
guess.
big nose, April,
Oh god.
big forehead.
Nick's
Nick's
nose
wife
looked like
is
he
a
got chiseled off the
skeleton.
fucking Sphinx.
You just want to fuck some strange.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And that's what it started out. That's what it started out as. That does not negate the feelings I told you that I developed for Kayla later, everything else. I don't want to disrespect her in that way.
That's right. Did you know about this other John? He
What?
fell in love with Kayla.
What?
Yeah. He fell in love with his wife swap.
Really?
That's what he says.
You believe that?
Well, we're not going that. Well, that's what he's saying.
Right. It sounds like a nice way to cope.
Yeah. You know, they may be addicted to coke, but I think he's addicted to attention.
Yeah.
I mean, can you really blame a guy? Like, he's been a broadcaster for years, got next to no notoriety. His marriage dissolves. His friend dissolves. Clout Kane, Cringe says. He's addicted to Clout Kane. Okay, Cringe, I'll take that. But it's the only thing that has been pushing him up. Like, that sucks.
Yeah, he's not in a great place, but
And he's been talking about how it's not gonna, these number bumps ain't gonna last. It's not gonna last. I know it's not gonna last. I don't think he actually knows that. I think he's trying to do the fake modesty thing. Maybe he's not, because his tone of voice, everything just sounds like fucking bullshit.
what? Yeah, I mean, if I was him, I would be doing what he's doing now and just hammer in as many appearances and get it. He has to get as much money out of this as he can because he's not. I don't think he's going to be making much after this.
Yeah.
But who knows?
I've noticed a couple different clips. I should have grabbed him, but I noticed a couple different clips where he makes the exact same jokes or exact same like statements.
Yeah,
It's like he's got them all pre-planned. Like he has this one joke where he goes, "Hanging out with Rakita, I didn't get any bumps. Well, I mean, not those kind of bumps." Like, yeah, cocaine joke.
I get it.
It's so funny watching someone who still acts like they're like radio is really even a thing. I mean, we have radio, but let's be honest, it's not really a thing anymore.
No, they're starting to experiment with AI DJs, for God's sakes.
Hell yes.
But
no, I don't
there
want to
goes
be
Johnny
disrespectful
Crutch's
to you, but do you think it had anything to do with April
Poor
not
Johnny.
like orgasming? Because she said you never made her
know
orgasm.
where that fucking story came from. Our sex life was fantastic. As everything else was
I believe as Mersh says, I do believe you.
fucking garbage. That was good until the last time.
She made that joke or something, and then Red Bar started talking about.
I mean, I don't believe that, because if she already isn't into you, the sex isn't gonna be good. The moment a woman's no longer into you, the sex goes bad because they're not into the sex. So I don't believe the sex was good until the last time. When was the last time? October of last year?
Dude.
Because all this shit started in November.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's all a bit fishy. It's all a bit fishy.
About it. Yeah.
I made a joke on air. She's like, "Oh, not every woman comes every time from sex," and that becomes, "Oh, she doesn't come." And it's just like, I'm just like, you motherfucker. Like, she wasn't saying anything shitty. She wasn't bashing our sex life, but I looked at her and went, "You know how the internet's gonna take that."
And
right?
you were pissed. Yeah, you were.
Hey, hope you enjoyed that clip or hated it. Either way, we're live Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube or over on Rumble at rumble.com/c/ministry of dude. Links are in the description. But you know what? If you really love the show, you can go right on over to ministrydude.locals.com, sign up for the Hammer Club, just a mere $5 a month. Gets you access to all our bonus episodes where we really sink our teeth into the internet's most notorious, disgusting, and stupid characters. Come join us.